I, a tender young maid, have been courted by many of all sorts and trades, if ever was any.
This episode of Chaste Treasure, Ladies Unlaced, sponsored by Sir Chrisman, supporter of the arts. You too can sponsor an episode of Ladies Unlaced. Simply email us at chastetreasure@gmail.com. Now presenting your ladies of Chaste Treasure.
Guten Abend, mein Freunde!
Hello, friends! Hello! I'm Lady Morgan.
I am Fraulein Elsa.
My name is Lady Gwendolyn Thorne.
And together we are
Chaste
Treasure! Otherwise known as women who are throwing a baby shower for the baby bat.
This is an unofficial baby shower for my baby bat, which we will see. This is huge. And I'm kind of impressed.
Let
me say, if anyone in the comments ever gets pregnant, feel free to try the, it's the Palmer's cocoa butter. Yeah. That stuff is amazing, and they make it specifically for stretch marks, and I've used it the entire time.
I don't see any marks.
Nothing.
Not a single
Absolutely nothing. I have no idea how this works, but ta-da. I haven't even popped yet.
Magic.
Oh,
So,
these amazing
feel
people coming to your
Slather
baby
it
shower.
and rub
Yes.
it every day, just like your mother told you.
So tonight, for extra tips, if every $50, is that correct? Yes. Every $50 tips, we will try different baby foods. This is a blind taste test.
Yes.
Lady Elsa has completely covered the labels. We have no idea what these are. This is going to be a terrifying experience for me as a future parent.
We have to know what you're subjecting this poor child to.
I know. And it's not like I dislike vegetables. It just, when it's pureed, it looks really awful.
Congrats for the huge.
Yes.
Congrats for the huge.
I weigh more than my husband, and he is 6'1". So just so you want to know how much.
So that is correct. Also, for every $50 tips total,
Yes,
we will get the different baby food. But if you give us a lump sum of 50 at one time, then we will start drawing on baby bats on the baby bat.
Yes.
Right here.
Which is good because I'm terrible at art. So yeah,
You want to give the belly a raspberry. Perhaps we can make that happen at
we'll
the end
see
of
what
the
happens.
show.
They have been, for the most part, they are head down right now, as far as I'm aware, and then there's feet over here. So every once in a while, if you see movement, it's going to be over here. So I think the first bat we have to put somewhere over
back.
here,
So that'll be on you.
so that you can
Gwendolyn.
see it
All
jiggle every once in a while. But yeah,
Freaking
My
love
bat don't
bats.
jiggle. It falls? Never mind. Ye old Renaissance jukebox.
Yay.
And by the way, we are the ladies of the Pennsylvania Renaissance Festival,
Yes.
which is going on for quite a while, but we are here this weekend and next weekend before we disperse to other locations.
Yes.
We do have one night at TudorCon, which will be Lady Morgan's final appearance.
That is my final
baby.
official performance, but
September
it is a private
8th.
event.
Be there.
So
Well,
I think it's already
sold out.
Don't be there.
Yeah.
You heard
But
about
then
it
after
here.
that, these ladies will join Sultana Lila at the Sparta Renaissance Fair for our very first performance at that show, which is very exciting.
It's in New Jersey.
Yay.
And then after that, we head to Maryland. It's
Yes.
just one festival
Somebody
after
told
another.
me the other day that you have to pay to get into New Jersey and then pay to leave New Jersey.
you have to
You don't have to pay to get in. You have to pay to
to
leave.
leave.
You have to
Yeah.
pay to
Any
leave.
bridge to leave, you have to pay to get out.
There is one way that you can avoid it, but it takes like an extra hour for most people to get there.
You think
Oh
they?
goodness.
You think they?
Now, whenever I go to visit Lady Rosaline or Lady Catherine, I take the no tolls way to get to them, which is fairly easy because I don't have to go on the New Jersey Turnpike, which I hate. But to come back, if I choose a different direction, check out our website. Yes. But if I choose to try to come back with no tolls, it's an additional hour, and I'm like, nah, I will pay that toll.
Nope.
Why can't I just take a boat?
Yeah, you could take a boat to New Jersey if you really were.
I bet you don't have to pay if you're on a boat.
I don't know if everything
know.
connects. Now that's an interesting question because you could get from Philadelphia.
Could you imagine having to pay a toll in a boat? No, thank you. I just don't like tolls. I don't understand them. I'm from Wales. We don't have tolls in Wales. You just
What if you'd have like a lock system to get from like Philadelphia to New Jersey?
pay
If you'd have
taxes to the
so-
crown like
Well,
normal
from Philadelphia
people.
to New Jersey, you just cross over the river. Toot toot.
Right, but if you're using a river,
Precisely.
if you're using a river itself, like if you were going up, doesn't the Delaware run through parts
I
of New
wanted
Jersey?
to tell you one time.
Well, that's what Delaware Avenue is in Philadelphia, is the Delaware River,
Right.
which goes to Camden, New Jersey.
Right, so you have that
Across.
bridge right
Yeah.
by your house.
That
That
is.
if you go across it, you have to pay to come back
To
across
come back.
another
Oh,
way.
yes.
Well, the last time I was riding a dragon in the sky, I happened to be riding over that area, and I looked down, and I was like, "Hey, I've been on a walk there, right by that bridge. Lady Elsa is right over there somewhere." Aren't you glad I didn't Dracarys, Delaware?
Yes, that would be nice. Please don't blow up Delaware. That would
Please
be.
don't.
Don't blow.
There's
not bad.
No, we'd much rather blow up Florida.
Yes, feel free to blow up Florida.
No, we love it there.
We love parts
We
of
love all
Florida.
of it.
Yes.
We love the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, there's several great Renaissance fairs in
If
Florida.
we love Disney, Disney's nice.
There's some
Disney's
great
nice.
people in Florida. There's some
Yes.
also
Disney
terrifying
is staging
people
a
in
war at this
Florida.
point.
Although I have actually some interesting information. Here in Pennsylvania, you have this wonderful chain called Sheetz.
yes.
Now, I'm from the Philadelphia region.
If you
I
say
do
it
love
with
my
a
Wawa.
Yeah,
Scottish
Wawa's
accent, it sounds like sheets.
But if you go to the Sheetz in this area,
Uh,
they have basically Dole Whip.
oh yeah,
They
they
do.
do. Yeah.
So I think that might be something I have to get tomorrow night after festival, because I
Let's
passed
go
by
get
a
Dole
Sheetz
Whip
on
and
the
a
way.
sheet.
We can caravan there, and I'll get one with you because that sounds magnificent.
It sounds perfect for after a day of fair,
Like
a
a hot
very
day.
warm day.
Yes.
I've yet to try one of the smoothies at Mount Hope, but there is in fact a smoothie booth at Pennsylvania, and I think this weekend I might finally try one of those delicious
I got
smoothies.
I got a milkshake
Oh,
the
yes.
other day. That was excellent.
Who will
milkshake
sponsor
brings
Chase
out a-
Treasure? I like
It
that.
adds to my court, and they're like,
Ah, yes. All right. So this is every once in a while, my sister-in-law will give me random things of makeup that she's tried and hated. So this is actually turquoise liquid eyeshadow.
"Ooh,
So it's a liquid eyeshadow in this like little thing. And then I just was like, you know what? I'm wearing enough turquoise. I'll just put it on for the heck of it.
You know,
So-
funny enough, I actually think I'm wearing some concealer that was also hers at one point.
Oh,
She no
yeah.
longer wanted.
Yeah, that's every once in a while I'll just like collect everything together. It's us and oh gosh, one of the other ladies always ends up bringing makeup everywhere.
It would be Lady Katya.
Yes,
Katya,
yes,
yes.
Because
Katya
Lady
is the-
Katya has all of these subscriptions
She
to
gets-
makeup things.
yeah, she gets little
And
tiny samples
happy
of everything.
opening to Lady Katya. She's going to be in Maryland this weekend with the Vixen.
Thank you. Yes. See, all right. There's my sister-in-law in the
How's
comments.
friend?
Yes. So that's what I'm wearing on my face because you gave it to me because you hated it. Thank you. If you feel free to continue to hate makeup and send it my direction.
And although she has not been a sponsor, I feel for nepotism, the sake of nepotism here,
Yes.
to mention that Katrina's group or her vendor booth, Naturama, is
Yes.
going to be at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Festival.
For the last 4 weeks. So in all
We'll
of-
be gone.
yeah, we'll be gone. I'll be holding a small person.
That's why you need to
Um,
make it to the festival every weekend because
Yeah.
there's always going to be something
There's
there
always
that
something
won't be there
different.
the next weekend.
At least I would say for specifically the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair because it runs 11 weeks.
Long time.
And then I swear to God, we'll do a song. Because it runs for 11 weeks, coming in like once at the beginning of
She
the
said
season.
coming.
Yes. Attending once at the beginning of the season, once somewhere in the middle in like September when it just starts to get cool, and then once toward the end of October when they start doing their Halloween
Spoopy.
days.
It's
Oh my
Cloak
God.
season. I love cloak
Yes.
season.
And they have extra explosions in the joust, and it's just ridiculous.
All the
Oh,
bang bangs.
so
you know.
much fun.
We should sing a song for these people
We
since
should.
they've been here for 10 minutes just listening to us gabble on. I can't speak.
Nope.
I'm not even
Blah, blah,
drinking
blah,
this
blah.
evening. I am drinking, but it is non-alcoholic.
Even
It's
Oh,
light
oh, it's
ginger
ginger.
beer.
Ooh.
Spoopy joust is always the best. That's
Spoopy
right.
joust, yes.
But we should sing something to them since I can't speak.
All right.
Right.
Well, why don't we go over? You brought a prop.
I did.
We could maybe talk about things with props.
Like men have props.
They do
Yes.
have props.
Hey, that's a good new word to use for that.
As a
Hey,
prop,
give me that prop.
I think of it like a kickstand, like just a short kickstand for a bike.
Oh, you mean his tripod?
Yes.
Never mind. That's an inside joke for me and my fellow. I'm not going to. Kickstand is a
Kickstand.
popular phrase with the in the morning.
Swing it
He
down.
wakes up with the kickstand.
Yep.
That's what
Can't
I'm
roll
calling
over
it
on his
now.
stomach. He's just trapped.
So this song, as we have said before, is by Sir Robert Burns,
Yes, the poet.
the poet who you might know from Auld Lang Syne, and was originally requested of us at the South Jersey Celtic Society Robert Burns dinner. Come tell me, dame, come tell me, dame, my dame, come tell me truly, what length of tool when used by rule will please a woman duly. The old dame Claude, her wanton tale, her wanton tale so ready. It's pretty ready.
Oh yeah.
I learned this song in Annandale. 9-inch will please a lady, but for a chaste treasure like mine, in sooth we're not so gentle. We'll take 2 thumb-widths to the 9, and that is a jolly pinto. Oh, blessings on me, Charlie lad. I'll ne'er forget me, Charlie. 2 roaring handfuls
And a bit more. Oh boy.
she nudged it in full,
Rarely.
but woe be to the lazy rump, and may in there be thriving. It's not the length that makes me jump, but it's the double driving. What are you driving, Gwendolyn?
A jalopy. Toot toot.
Come nudge me, Tom. Come nudge me, Tom.
Where are you?
Shh, not yet.
Oh, he's not here.
Come nudge me to its straight way. Come then loose your battering ram and bang it away at my gateway. But for a chaste treasure like mine, in sooth we're not so gentle. We'll take 2 thumb-widths to the 9, and that is a jolly pinto. 9-inch will please a lady. 9-inch will please a lady.
Emphasis on the D. That's not 9 inches. That's like maybe
Yes.
1 inch, including the appendage is
Yeah.
on the bottom.
I had I see that during finale on the
Oh,
first
yes.
Saturday, Lady Lilith, if anybody has ever met Lady
Yes.
Lilith, she's fantastic. I love her. She was coming out to do a roast after we were leaving, and she was like, "Oh, Lady Morgan, I feel like you're not a chaste treasure. You're definitely a caught treasure at this point." And I was like, "Yeah,
You
have
pretty much,
been
there's
caught.
visual proof that she
Yes.
has been caught.
I have been caught at least once." At least once. So every time there is a joke that you have about like just remember your parents, they had the sex or whatever. it
Yes,
is.
yes.
That is a legendary verse.
Which is delightful, but just keep in mind it's probably more than once. Like there's a lot of effort that can
I
potentially go into that. When you decide to do this, it takes a long time.
Did you hear that, Lady Rosaline? More than once.
Yeah, a lot. Like several times. Like
Mhm.
it took me 8 months, and that was because I wasn't always in the same state with the person I was trying to mate with. So that was hard.
I will never forget when I was about 8 years old and I found out exactly how the deed is done.
Yes.
And there was a baby in my life. I had a lovely adopted grandparents, babysitters I would go visit every day after school. And they had a granddaughter, brand new. She was a sweet little baby. And at that moment, I could never look at that child the same way again.
Yeah.
Because your parents had the sex.
Yes.
That's why you're here, you
Where came you
abomination. I couldn't look at babies the same way again. I eventually got over it, of course.
Oh,
and now I
tiny
love little
rock
babies. But tiny
Um,
rock hammer.
Speaking of your little statue,
Scale object. This is a joke. Oh, that's great.
that's amazing. So your little rock statue came from our friend
Yes,
Shiny.
our lovely friend Shiny.
But today I found a video that I sent. Try being the youngest of
I
six.
know.
If you think the little rock statue is tiny,
Yes.
let me tell you what is huge. Is humongous.
Yes.
An elephant.
Oh yes.
Wait!
Oh,
I don't know.
no. She's getting props. Oh god.
There was an Instagram or TikTok video I recently found.
Yes. When
And
the
it's this
elephant walks
beautiful,
over the camera.
majestic elephant walking.
There's
Yes.
something behind your ear, Lady Elsa. Oh my God, it's an elephant.
Why do you have that? Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
It hangs out in my purse right next
And
to the
that's about the
baby.
same size
Yes.
as the elephant penis.
It's
Because when he was
ridiculous.
walking down, he's like
These are
majestically
my
walking.
toys.
And then suddenly he walks over the camera and you just see this second trunk
Yeah.
just hanging down.
It looks horrifying.
I will
Yeah.
send it to you.
That's
By the way, so if anybody
Terrifying.
has fun things, so you obviously have a lovely little tiny thing.
Yes.
But I've definitely seen on some varying websites of wellness and healing sort of things that sometimes you can get like rocks that are in the shape of those things and you can do things with them
Don't
and you
do the
should
things.
no, because some of that stuff is soluble in water and that means that you're just infecting
Ooh,
yourself.
yes.
Minerals.
Yeah.
All the
if you're
minerals.
looking for that kind of fun stuff, Lady Elsa and I know about in Oklahoma at the glass blower. If you ask to see the Queen's collection,
Oh, they had that in Louisiana
yes,
too.
you are looking at some nice, fancy, non-porous, body-safe glass.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
not
no,
sure
it
it
would
would
be
be
Speaking of
safe.
glass,
Yeah, you get
Tommy
to, like,
made a new glass for me, and I
Oh,
get to
yeah,
pick it up
that's
tomorrow.
true.
Lady Gwendolyn's gonna have a new goblet made at the glass
Yay.
blower. Sorry, I interrupted. What were you saying?
just if it was body safe to
Oh,
have
yes.
glass.
I'm not
It'd
sure.
have to be
It's
thicker
solid
glass.
It's
Yeah.
not hollow glass.
So
You
could
really
still
have to
matter.
be doing something wild.
That'd have to be
For that
really
to
heavy
shatter.
too. Like that'd be like a 5-pound dildo. That's intense.
I mean, it'd probably be really easy to drop and break, but not drop and break in your body.
as long as
Yeah.
you don't drop with it.
As long
and
as you don't
break
drop with it.
It's not the same as the kinds of things
Although,
that you like stick to a door.
I can
or
understand
anything like that.
Elsa's fear because she was once injured by a puppy laying onto her too hard.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's a huge dog. Huge puppy though.
It's very large
It
animal.
All right.
was a huge dog.
Before we get into anything crazy, two quick things. Thing one, we're going to be doing We Like Our Men, so we do need drink suggestions from all of
Yes.
you. And thing two, if you have questions about us or what we do or how this is going, feel free.
Pennsylvania,
How this
did that.
happened?
Yeah. How this happened, apparently, if we track down the timing, it was a very adventurous Christmas and New Year's. Is basically where we're at. But yes, drink suggestions. But if you want to know how anything is going, if you want to know what we're up to,
Speaking of Christmas and New Year's and adventuresome moments,
Yes.
have you ever looked at like trends within your family? Like in my family, almost all babies were born in April. We have considerable April birthdays. So if you calculate back,
Oktoberfest?
that takes you back to I think 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
You basically just jump forward.
Yes,
It's a hot summer night.
So
Nice,
hot
yeah.
summer nights. Apparently in my family there is no such thing as it's too darn hot.
I think I tallied mine back to about Valentine's Day, which
Oh.
honestly checks out.
There is a website that you can look up based on your birthday. I do not remember what it's called.
Approximation.
Yeah,
of
you can look
conception.
up. It's not just the date of conception, but any important world events that were going on at the time.
I thought you weren't conceived, Rosaline. Your parents
Thanks.
didn't have the sex.
Rosaline a test tube baby.
Yes,
Mm,
probably.
she would like to have been.
Oh, she hatched out of an egg.
How
chase-
many chase ladies we have across all of your fairs and events? Well, we have 6 performing this weekend. So we have the 3 of
Wow.
us and then the Pittsburgh Renaissance
Oh,
Festival.
6
who are currently running the show backstage.
Yes.
Hi, ladies.
Hi, Pittsburgh gals.
But in total, I think we're up to 20 now. I think so, because we just added new
Lady Fiona.
yes, Fiona.
Who was on our last episode of Ladies and
Yes,
Yes, we
19
got to
and
19
see
actually,
lots
all
of her.
By the way, friends,
tattoos.
we have baby
We
food
do.
waiting
We have
to
baby
be
food
eaten.
I'm getting kicked.
So if you
they're hungry.
continue to give us little tips, eventually it'll reach 50 and we will try something that is here.
Yes.
There's a
I mean,
whole
also,
bunch
if
of
you
that.
just feel like drawing on me for the heck of it, I don't care. You can do it.
Not yet. We want to make
All
sure
right.
that they put in.
Uh,
This is not NPR, friends.
No.
I keep saying it's an NPR model, but this is not NPR. We don't do this for free. But we love you and we're going to sing in your faces anyhow.
it's true.
It's
Do we?
really good.
Do we need to do that again?
No, we've got plenty of time. Give
All
us questions.
Yes.
I have questions for our audience.
Can you
Yes.
reach my coffee for me?
Beverage.
Yes.
Accio,
I can't
Accio
actually.
beverage.
Funny enough, there are times where I actually can't. Like I have a pillow behind me because this couch will suck me in every once in a while, and then I can't get up.
To be fair, this is a very cozy couch.
It is a very
It can
comfortable
suck me
couch.
in. There we
Yeah,
go.
it's very comfy, but then you can't stand up.
Very true. So, suggestions. I did have a question and it went right out of my
Yes.
head.
You were talking about you had something for the audience. you were
I
gonna
did,
potentially
and
ask.
I don't anymore.
This is
That's
decaf, by the way, in case anyone was curious. I
Oh,
also
that's a
have
beverage.
non-alcoholic beer somewhere.
Decaffeinated coffee.
We did think about doing something for this episode that we're going to save for another one, mayhaps next year,
Ah, yes.
which is tip to have Elsa drink beer.
Yes,
Because
she
I
doesn't like it.
I don't like beer, but these two ladies were going to actually look at possibly getting me different beers to try.
There's so many different varieties.
Honestly, I believe it was just because Lady Morgan wanted to drink the beer
I
afterward,
do.
and she can't right now.
I
So
do
we don't wanna be
because I
too
would follow that
tempting.
sword. I'd be very happy to. Rosaline knows I've drunk some of her beers before when she decided she didn't want it, and then she just won't touch it again. I'm like, all right, I'll drink it. Why not?
Suddenly, I'm fascinated with your lips on the
Yes,
screen.
I told you they were
It's-
very visible. They
I don't
look
know if
nice.
it's because
I
the
wasn't
light
sure
has
when we
changed.
first started. I was like, does it look like I'm dead? But apparently not.
No.
So that's good.
I'm just going to
I do
stare.
have a faint memory of me attempting blue lipstick on one particular occasion where I went to be the videographer for a show one time for these two ladies. And after the show, I'd had several drinks because all I did was set the camera there and press play. I didn't really have to be focused
We did it!
100% to get the video.
All right.
And then
blue
afterwards,
lipstick.
I went to saw them and I'd forgotten all about the blue lips. And part of it had came off. And you want to talk about looking dead.
Yeah,
like
yeah, it does.
Dark blue, crusty, around the edges. No. You
All
look
right,
quite
So,
lively.
audience, if,
We're ready.
if you can give us a number between 1 and 6,
Oh.
Yeah.
the
Or-
first
or
person
even
to
just
put in a
them-
number.
Someone put
The
one
ladies
in.
of Pittsburgh, if you want to throw out a number.
True,
for us or
that
something.
works. Throw out a number and we will open that particular food.
Are they labeled?
They aren't, but I'm counting this way.
Oh,
from
all right.
No,
left
do
to
we
right.
want purple or pink? We'll go
Two,
purple because
purple.
that's what's in my hand
All right,
right now.
purple
We have
sounds good.
baby spoons.
Two. So you can see we do not know what kind of baby food
No one
this
does.
is.
Yeah.
No,
Nobody knows.
This is scary for me because I know I'm about to get into this, but like I just pureed vegetables just. Ugh.
I love that she thinks they're all vegetables.
Yes, she might have.
I mean,
actually
I
got a
know
good
what
one.
all of them are.
She
I
knows
just
what
don't
they
know
are.
individually
We
what
don't
they
know what they
are.
are at all.
Oh, I don't want pureed chicken. That sounds wrong.
Okay.
And I know it exists too because I've seen it.
Okay,
Jesus, all right.
let's all get a
All
little.
right,
scoop.
a little bit. Oh my god.
This is an appetizing color. It's kind of orangey.
It looks like fall.
Are you gonna
Also.
smell it or are you gonna go right for it?
Ooh, like we should do like a wine thing. Where you...
Just-
Does it have legs?
I'm a baby food sommelier.
Oh, actually, that smells
Oh, that smells
really
pretty
good.
good. All right.
Okay,
so is it
ready?
a combination.
2, 3. It's kind of tart.
It smelled more than it tastes. Like there's more to it in the smell
Right.
than the taste.
Lady Catherine warned me that there's not a lot of seasoning. They don't put a lot of salt.
Well, yeah, that
Which
makes sense
tells
to
me there is a particular vegetable that I do know that does contain some more flavors in it that you would think it would have spices and it doesn't.
I would go with.
So that's what I think it is.
I think it's apple cinnamon. At least it smelled like apple cinnamon. Definitely has apples in it, but other than that, I'm not sure.
Do we want to rip off the Band-Aid and find out what it was?
I
think
think
we
it's
should do it
butternut
as we go.
squash.
You said butternut squash.
Mm.
Ooh.
I need to take another taste. Hold on.
Go ahead. I'm not touching it again.
Because I do know what
the
some of them
texture
are.
is weird. All right, let's just say that. Like it's pureed, so there's not much to it. It's not chunky
I
or
think it's
anything, but
butternut squash.
all right.
That one.
It's just ugh.
Because of the texture. It's not sweet potato. Sweet potato would be more rich.
Yes, sweet
rich,
potato would be very sweet.
and it would be richer in
What,
texture.
what did Mikey have to say?
He just said try to find out
He
what it
said
is.
one just guess what
Yeah,
it is.
guess what it is.
I feel like it could be the butternut squash, but there's another one that's supposed to be
Is it
a little more different.
are there any combinations in there like this and
There-
this?
there is one that has a this and this.
All right.
Oh,
And I'm feeling like this could be it because I feel like there's a little apple.
apple and
That's what
butternut
I think
squash.
it tastes like apple.
But the one
yeah.
with apple does not have
Mm.
butternut squash.
all right. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going with apple cinnamon. You're going with
Do you want
butternut
me to
squash.
keep
What
it
are you thinking? What, or you know what
Your
they
pretty
are? to an
nails are
extent.
done. Here, let me do it for you.
Okay, I'll let you do the unveiling.
Are we ready?
All right, ready. What is it? You
I'm
get to draw on me
excited.
then too. I think.
Apple, pumpkin, and granola.
That's what I thought it might be.
Pumpkin.
Because, but Lady Catherine was saying to me that the granola would have an interesting texture. And I felt like there was a little bit of graininess in there. So that is the apple pumpkin
The apple.
granola.
Apple pumpkin. I mean, it wasn't bad, certainly. But all
So
right,
you
do
put
you
the
gonna
lid back on.
Sure.
you want to draw on me?
Oh, well, did we get an individual 50? Or was that
was
50
that just
total?
50?
Total 50.
That was 50 total. Catherine says to use that as a shot glass later. She did see it. She said that it's a perfect double
Ah,
shot.
that's a
Oh,
hefty
yeah.
shot.
And by
That's true,
perfect
yeah.
double shot, I think she means triple shot, but that's all right.
I remember when my sister had her kids, she had like a weekend free, and then she would save the containers and then just remake some of the stuff.
Oh, that's smart.
So yeah. You just got another lump sum 50. All right. So
Oh,
at least
So
wow.
is there how many lump sums 50 do we have? Is that one or two? Because we're going to start drawing.
yeah, at least one.
This is going to tickle your belly.
I
That's
have her
okay.
start. Just the
Just
one.
one. All right. So just one. All right.
But that does mean we get to try another food as well. So give us a number. We've got 1 through 6, and number 2 has already been taken.
Yes. And then we'll sing something. Oh,
There's
he's like a
the
little
head.
kitty.
That's the head.
We're going to have you stand up and show off the bats eventually.
Here's the body.
Do we have numbers?
Ooh.
1, 3, 3. I got criticized at Maryland, I think it was,
Also doing that?
for doing 3 like this, because this is
For
the
doing
American
German
way.
3?
Yeah.
No, for not doing the German 3.
Oh.
Because on some of
Oh.
our songs, I do the German 3, and sometimes I do the
Okay.
American 3.
It's
Number
super.
5. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
number 5.
5 is going to be. See, we do have 2 different brands. I couldn't get them all of the same brand. So we had Beech Nut. That was the last one, and this is a Gerber. This is perfect for those Gerber babies out there.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, you good with the eyeliner. Look at you.
Okay. Are we doing new spoons so that we have clean
Yes.
flavors? I'm going to grab the new spoons since she's busy.
That's good enough.
I don't think it's a claw. It's a little claw for holding on to.
Oh, I also forgot to mention to our lovely fans out there, as I'm really close to the camera,
That is it. I don't think you have to
and I need to hand these to Lady Morgan. Lady Morgan, if we make any really bad puns or jokes
Oh, no.
tonight, you have the right to shut us up.
Ha
Yes, I have pacifiers.
She has pacifiers
Wait,
to
I'm gonna
pacify
give her
both of
little
us.
feet.
Oh,
Ooh, oh, there's
I
four.
grabbed an extra one. I'll hold on to that for later.
That
Right.
kind of doesn't look like a foot. No,
Good.
it
I'm going to lay
does.
that one on that
That's a
side.
foot.
Okay.
It kind of looks like
All
a
right.
fly from
This is
here.
for you, Gwendolyn.
But
I
it
don't
looks
know.
like a bat close up. I
It is.
promise
It is.
you.
It's a nice little bat. Yeah. It
Ooh,
is.
it's very stylized.
very
It's
cute.
beautiful.
It looks like I will come up to the camera when I can stand.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this first, and I'm gonna do.
Oh
some-
no, we got
Okay.
another one already. I'm afraid of that color. That looks like skin.
Oh God! It
It's the
looks like foundation.
color.
That's
It
disgusting.
looks like puree.
Why are we doing this? Oh no!
Because we made
Caucasian
ourselves
flesh.
Jesus, oh, God.
Okay.
All right.
I might advise not smelling this one because I can already smell.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Why
See,
did we
this
do
is what
this?
they were waiting for. This is what they're
no.
here for. I do want to smell it.
It does. It looks like foundation. Like any one of us could have worn this as foundation.
Soylent Green is people.
Oh, Lord. All right, you got to get it.
You
You have to do it too.
But I smelled it and now I'm
I told you
scared.
not.
I didn't.
Smell it.
I'm not smelling it.
This is the one I was afraid of. It's the reason.
One.
There's a reason why it looks like flesh.
Oh God!
One,
Oh, it's big.
2, 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gross.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Put it at least
Oh,
one.
it's so. I understand why, but oh, all right. I think that's turkey. Oh, why would you liquefy a turkey?
You can't leave this one on the ground because the cat's gonna come eat
Yeah,
it.
the cats can have it. That's fine. I don't care.
Ernest.
Oh my God.
Lily. I'm glad I had that ginger beer. That kind of.
Oh,
Water in my eye.
don't give me coffee. Oh my God, that's disgusting.
There,
And I know
there's
this is
the
supposed
lid.
to get protein, so just Lord have mercy. We'll keep doing it if you keep
We
giving
will
us
keep
money.
doing
It's okay.
this.
I think it's not going to get any worse than that.
Well, honestly, if
I
we
don't
reach
think it's
if we
gonna-
reach a certain point in tips, we'll run out of food, and then we're gonna have to start combining them.
That's definitely chicken or turkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
definitely
turkey. That
a
tasted like
poultry.
that tasted like Thanksgiving to me, but like a really awful Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's like a turkey
Or maybe if you have
sandwich.
some of the pumpkin and granola, then it'll taste better afterwards.
You know, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting, though. I would give this to a child.
all that drama training out the
if you
window.
don't know what KFC tastes like yet, you're probably going to be okay.
All right. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
going with turkey. Did you already know what they are?
I know
All right.
what the options
think it's-
are, even though I don't know
right.
what each individual
You think
are.
it's chicken?
It was some kind of poultry, so it's either turkey or
Turkey
chicken,
or chicken,
of some
all right.
kind. I do think.
Quail.
Don't know if there was anything else
Pigeon.
in with it. Maybe a
God.
potato or something, but it wasn't a
Ugh.
lot if it was anything. Oh, yep, just turkey and gravy.
Turkey and gravy. All right.
Turkey, good, but turkey and gravy. Well,
Ugh.
thank you for keeping it interesting, Lady Elsa. That
Yeah, that I was not expecting
I
that.
figured it would be like Bernie Bott's every flavor beans, except
Yes,
it's
yeah.
every baby food.
Bernie pops every baby,
Yes,
Boffin.
it's gonna be
every baby boffin.
earwax flavored baby food. Yes, we're looking forward to that one. But it does. It looks like. Actually,
That's
looks
why I
like
said there's a
foundation.
reason
It
why
looks
it
like
looks
that
like flesh.
colour.
Tomorrow we'll just
Because
do
it
this.
is flesh of a turkey.
Oh my god! All right, we need
Flesh.
another song.
We need another song to
Yes.
wash this
You
Oh,
know-
taste
you know,
out
what,
of
you
our
know what?
mouth.
In speaking of
Washing things
yes,
down.
we can do some toasts and drink this out of our faces. God, this, oh no! All right, a toast.
A
Our
toast.
is to staying positive and testing negative when you want to.
And positive when you're really
Yes,
trying
yes.
to.
I've got spares.
Let's see.
I'm going to go with the classic.
All right,
A toast
a toast.
to nipples.
to nipples.
Mhm.
I've got two.
Without them, breast would be pointless.
It's true.
I had somebody come up to us at Pennsylvania
yes.
this past weekend and literally go, "What if your breasts have no nipples?" and pulled out.
A nippleless tit.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, if some people don't.
and I literally said, "It's pointless. There's literally no point."
Yeah. Maybe
It's still squishy lumps.
you could still have areolas, I guess, but maybe not nipples.
I
don't
didn't
know.
look close enough, to be fair, because I
All right.
wasn't sure.
All right,
But,
nachos.
but
Yeah,
yours,
you
hold on,
have to do
before you do
nachos.
this,
Well-
yours are very point. They have a point now.
They do.
They definitely
God,
have a
they're
point.
huge.
On
Oh,
purpose.
they got resized. It's awful. Ooh,
That was classy.
all right.
She's a dame.
A toast.
Let's
A toast.
Here's to the storks that bring the good
Hello,
babies.
good baby.
Yeah.
And,
Good
and
babies.
baby bats too.
Yeah.
And here's to the crows that bring the bad babies. I don't know what that was. And
We're
to
totally sober.
the swallows that
That bring no
Which
babies.
is totally a valid choice. That is fine. Don't wish this on anybody unless you really want it. A lady doesn't speak when she knows it's not her turn.
A lady doesn't speak when she knows her words can burn. A lady doesn't speak when her words will bring you shock. A lady doesn't speak when her mouth is full of la 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 la. Now our advice to follow in summer, spring, or fall. Just listen for the swallow. La 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 la. Just listen for the swallow. La 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 la. Just listen for the lady. Oh my goodness.
Does it stop?
Doesn't stop. That's what she doesn't do. I am not drunk.
Nope.
A lady doesn't stop when she's left a job undone.
Yes.
A lady doesn't stop when her guests are having fun. A lady doesn't stop when she knows a duty calls. A lady doesn't stop if it leaves you with blue. La 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 la. Now our advice to follow in summer, spring, or fall. Just listen for the swallow. La 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 la. Just listen for the swallow. La 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 la. Just listen for the.
lady always swallows, though bitter is the baby
So
food.
true.
A
Oh.
lady always swallows, though the taste may bring a tear. You swallow.
A lady always swallows, though her jaw it may be numb. A lady always swallows when her mouth is full la 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 la, not our advice to follow. In summer, spring, or fall, just listen for the swallow. La 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 la, just listen for the swallow. La 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 la, just listen for the.
Doing it.
Aren't you glad you don't have to?
I don't have much
regurgitate
to
in your
chug.
baby's mouth.
Yeah. Ugh.
Swallow!
I'm uncomfortable in my workplace.
Sorry, it just worked out that way.
Balance your beverage. See, now everybody tells me that I'm supposed to be able to do this, and I can't. It's not big enough.
Oh yeah, no, it's not really. It's too round.
I'm very basketball shaped.
Yeah, maybe if the tatas weren't there, it would give you a
Could
little
fit
more of the
in
shelf.
the tatas.
Yeah, that's the shelf.
Sort of.
It's
I was gonna say maybe a small bottle.
small bottle.
Right. I don't know.
Oh
Well,
There we
then.
go.
yeah, I'll take it. That counts. Kind of.
It's like there's this guy on the internet, on the interwebs, that has things that I can balance on my dog.
I love
yes.
that guy and that dog.
What
is
else can
so
we balance on Lady
talented.
Morgan's
Stuff on my
belly?
cat. Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
hold
that
on.
reminded me of? You said dogs, and
That's,
it made me think
that's
about
nice and flat.
dogs.
So that's not
And
too
if you would
Ah,
like us to
yes.
try whatever this crazy flavor is, just keep those little tips coming. And when
there
we
are
run
more
Misty,
things that are orange than I
Do you
was
want to be
expecting.
responsible for what goes in my mouth tonight? Then fork it over. No, I'm just kidding. Spoon it over.
Yes. Spoon it over. We also have We Like Our Men coming up at some point. Probably that'll be
Yes,
the
we
next
still
song.
need
So,
beverage suggestions.
drink suggestions from anybody. Please not liquid turkey.
We had a friend here.
next
Um,
show segment,
give
balancing
us
things
an
on Morgan. Hold on.
Excellent.
Lean back.
I don't know.
It's a little heavy.
I'm like basketball shaped.
Yes, very
From
round.
behind, if you don't know that I'm pregnant, and they'll turn around,
Yeah,
it
you
looks
might
like
not know, actually.
I look like I'm smuggling like a beach ball somewhere.
I
This
wanted
is
to
what-
tell you that on Tuesday when I went to Roots,
Yes,
it's not pronounced Roots, it's pronounced Roots.
Ugh.
Country auction and market. I got myself a nice personal watermelon, but I had a bag with so many things, and I couldn't put the watermelon in the bag. It was hard on my shoulders, so I had to carry the watermelon.
So you put it under your shirt.
No, I just carried it
could've.
like this, but I get a lot of funny looks. And there was one lady where I said, I've never been pregnant before, but I feel like I'm getting a lesson in what it might be like.
Yes.
Today. It would really stink to not be able to set this thing down.
Yeah. And it's like I've still been able, most of the time I've been able to see my feet, although they're like super
Yeah.
swollen, which sucks. But
Don't go away soon.
yeah. But like I haven't had too many issues. There is I have to like launch myself out of the couch in order to stand up. Like I have to like to get up. Or out of bed or out of anything. If I'm like just casually lounging anywhere, there's almost everything I have to sort of like.
Well, I
But
actually
the
thought you did
skis
well
have to
this
get up.
weekend. She dropped something at one point, and I said, Lady Morgan, may I get that for you? And she had already picked it up off the ground before I could even ask.
I can do squats really well.
I do have
Bet
a
you
question
can.
for our audience.
All
I
right,
actually
yes.
have been thinking about this. For those of you who have been to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Festival, and I know there are some of you who have, this is my first full time
Experience.
experience
Right,
at the
other
festival.
than a fill-in and not the fun kind of
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Lady Gwendolyn was on cast at Pennsylvania
Yes,
Renaissance
Frosty
Festival
was.
I
many,
was
many
on
years
cast
ago.
many years
as
ago as
well.
well. So was Lady Rosaline at one point.
So my question for you is there something specific on the Shire that you think I need to experience in the next 2 weekends? Is it something food? Is it something beverage? Is it a
Have you been
show?
to the joust?
Yes, many years ago when I came
Alright.
to see the show.
Ooh, but this joust.
This
I
joust
haven't
is
seen this
different.
joust yet.
different.
Yes, it's very different.
Yeah.
You did tell me some interesting things about the joust, and I did
It's
get
fun.
to see some people at finale. Is there something specific I need to experience at PARF?
I feel like probably opening court as well. If we have the time, we should go over there
I
and
think
check it out.
One of my favorite things is that the pickles are on stick.
yeah,
That's all
As they
you
should be.
They're
Yes.
not on a stick everywhere. Sometimes
true.
they just shove a pickle in your mouth. Sometimes they just hand you a wet pickle.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Horseradish pickles.
They have a bunch of different
Horseradish
flavors of pickles.
pickles.
Yeah, they at
So-
the pickle booth they have like 6 different bins.
Oh,
I
I've had
love
spicy and garlic,
pickles,
but
and I love spice things. There are very few things I will not put in my mouth. And
horseradish
horseradish
is
and
one of them?
licorice are the two things.
Speaking of licorice,
Right, yeah.
give me $20 and let me tell you why. Because speaking of new things to experience at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, they have an
Oh,
absinthe
yeah.
garden.
Yeah,
And
that's
she
brand
doesn't
new.
like licorice, and she can't have it.
Nope.
So buy me absinthe because
would
it will
gladly
make the 4:30 show interesting.
Very true.
I have tried absinthe and it was okay. When
Yes,
Shiny,
It does taste like black
Our lovely
licorice,
friend
though.
Shiny, who
Yeah.
gave us
and Shmuley, we'll get to that question in just a moment.
yes. You can't even see it. I have
When we were singing Swallow, I was looking for the prop. I was like, where did it
Oh,
go? And I forgot
it
you
was
put it
in
in your
here.
bosom.
yes.
Could have gone like this.
It
The
leaves
dragon
you
raffle.
with aquamarine colored,
So,
really tiny.
right
cards.
by the joust fields, there are a bunch of dragon puppets,
Yes.
and there is a raffle every day to give away a couple of them. So they usually have like a big parade where they'll all hang out at the joust field, and then they all just parade over to the dragon booth. And
Ooh.
it's kind of fun. It's really good for the kids, for like little kids. Oh my god, tea time! I don't know if they overlap with
I
us.
think
I think
they do. I think one of them is
At least
3
one of them
o'clock.
do. Yeah.
Ooh, glass blowers.
The tea shop.
I saw glass
Oh,
blower
yeah.
this weekend. It was lovely.
Well, and you're going to have your glass blown.
Yeah.
Or it is.
Have you
blown.
seen the Mudskipper show yet, though?
Not actually. I don't know if I ever
Really?
have. I've seen
All right.
pictures.
See, I
So
know
we
we
can
can.
make
I know
that.
we can make at least one of those because there's a couple. I think they have like a 1:30, a 3:30, and a 5:30.
Unfortunately,
Cheese.
Splatterella won't be there until after we're gone.
I know.
Yes, I think it was Tommy who was eating grilled cheese this weekend, and I said, "Wow,
I took
that
all of his
looks good."
chips.
He said,
I
yes."
had one of the little meat pies, but it wasn't meat.
Oh
it
yeah.
was mushroom and kale and
Oh.
Peas.
brie.
Yes,
And
I
although
heard the
there
brie
really
one was
wasn't
really good.
kale in it, it says there's supposed to be kale in it.
How was it? Could you taste the brie?
To
Oh,
me, it
maybe.
was like mushroom soup in a pie,
Ah,
but the best mushroom soup you could find.
That sounds
It
lovely.
was creamy, and the brie. I think it's because the brie made it so creamy. It was like a soup.
I think they actually also have chocolate dipped almost anything. Like I think they have chocolate covered bacon, chocolate covered
They did at one
marshmallows.
point. I don't know if they still
I think
do.
it's called witch's hat or witch's or
Oh
something.
yeah,
like that.
that's right.
Yes, and
Yeah,
they chocolate cover thing.
I definitely want to let these people know buckle and Sasha.
It's
They're really
really
hot.
yeah. That's fun.
I do want to let these people know about that absinthe garden, though. It's
Yes.
absolutely beautiful. And one thing that I didn't notice, but one of our fans did when they came, is that the plants planted around the absinthe garden
Mhm.
are the plants that go into the
Oh,
making of
Oh,
absinthe.
that's
Love that.
fantastic.
And I
Somebody
had
was
s-
smart.
You can watch the morning tea time.
All right.
Because
That's all the way up at Ball and Chain, but I think we can make
We
it
can
there
make
for a
it.
bit.
some of
Speaking of
our
ball and chain, I need to go
guests
visit.
last weekend came from a natural history facility.
Yes, they
And
did.
they were nerding out over the absinthe
That's
ingredients.
fascinating to me. I didn't realize that.
Yes. And they have this amazing elderflower lemonade. So if you're going to
Yes.
purchase Lady Gwendolyn some absinthe,
They
would
will
go-
have some elderflower lemonade.
Yes.
or there is
Which is only
something else.
$4. So if you send us $28, no, less
Yes,
than that.
yeah, yeah.
No, there's 17 per drink technically. So 17.
That'll cover the tip
8.
for the
Yeah.
bartender.
Yes, yes. So,
So they-
$28.
Just give us $30. and we'll
And if you
Or
give us
50.
another 50,
We'll
we
try
will draw.
Try some of
I
that.
want to draw on the baby. Somebody give
terrible
50.
baby food. Oh.
And
Could have done a bit
there
of
is
that
more
than that.
baby food.
They're
left.
moving around a bit right
Yes,
now.
some of them don't look as
Popping
scary
out.
now. In fact, I would even be willing to go for the green one.
Oh yeah,
Because
there
it's
is
the color
a
of
green
absinthe.
There is
Oh
a
my
green one.
god. Ah,
So that
why?
looks fine. That one looks fine.
Kosher. That's
Oh,
lovely.
yeah, we're close to that. The
Ah, how nice.
honey shop. Yeah, we should go over there and say hi. We
Honey-
should also probably do
A song?
song. Yes. Do we, Rosaline, in the comments? Do we have enough suggestions?
Have
What
we
we like our
gotten
men?
We like our men.
We want to like our men like beverages.
beverages.
I'm staring into
We need
Rosaline's
at least
soul.
3 beverages. Now, we did have an excellent friend suggest a fantastic beverage last week. If nobody comes up with
What?
anything,
I'm curious as to which
I
one
don't
you're.
remember what you were talking about.
I
yeah.
know what it was. I'd be
Oh,
willing
so
to
many.
give it
So
to you.
many.
Oh, it is.
Excellent.
We have some.
Give us
Oh,
suggestions.
we probably just
it's going to take a second for her to
alright.
type them all.
No worries.
Do we have any really good baby puns that we can throw on her? Baby jokes?
Shh.
So she can
Baby
just
jokes.
release it on
Shove this in
mouth.
your mouth.
Baby pup.
I do have. Thankfully I do have a sanitizer, so all of this stuff can be sanitized before I
use the
actually give it to a
game.
real person.
Yes, because
But
this
you're
was a
not
gift.
real.
We're
Yeah.
not, 'cause we're imagining.
Honestly, though, I think I only have like 2 other pacifiers, so this is great. I will keep these. And all the spoons.
I'll
I
let
just
you
like
know that
shut
these
on
are
the
from
floor.
ye old $1.25 tree.
Yay.
That's right. It's the $1.25 tree.
Why is it
Just like $5 below is now the $5.55 store. They've
Really?
taken it from $5 to now $5.55 for just about everything in there.
Inflation.
Ye old inflation.
I am inflated.
Ye old inflation.
And in a couple weeks you'll be deflated.
I know. That's what I was telling my friend who was going to come over and help me out with stuff. I was like,
Get ready.
there are very few people that I want to have see me deflated. Yeah,
I don't know if it's hot or if it's
deflated
hot.
mouse. It's
You know
actually really hard.
Get ready for this. Get ready for this because
Cool.
this is a brief story while Rosaline prepares. I was talking to my best friend today who has 2 children.
Yes.
Her youngest is a boy. He got in trouble at school because they had these really cool exercise balls and he popped it with a pencil.
Oh,
And his mother asked why. He says, I just wanted to see what would happen.
you don't know what was
You
going to happen.
know what's going to happen,
No.
you 5-year-old. You knew, sir. You knew. So just get ready for them to make decisions like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why? Why? You knew. It's fine. You know, okay, you can sit in a metal chair. Then
The
for rest of
prefrontal
class.
cortex is not completely developed.
I know.
Not until the 20s. So you've got a long time,
I
baby
know.
bats.
Who was I was
They're moving
speaking
around
to
a
a friend
bit
about that,
sometimes.
about
Somebody did make a comment on our post about this
pumpkin
episode
spice rum, Ovaltine.
that this baby bat is going to have the
Oh,
best
the many
set
aunties?
of
Yeah.
fairy godmothers.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see.
Ovaltine.
Ovaltine.
Ginger
Ginger beer. That's what I'm
Emergency.
drinking.
What is lambic?
Oh, lambic is a
It's a type of ale, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
Oh
I
yes,
don't
yes,
drink
yes.
ale.
That's good.
They're
That's
really
good
good.
stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
I like
Powerade
raspberry
soup,
lambic. Now I know what it is.
horchata. Yeah.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Like water, like
Breast
Ooh.
milk.
Emergency.
Egg cream.
country time lemonade.
Ooh, which one do I want?
Ooh. All right.
I love that there's baby milk, breast milk, and mammal milk.
Yes.
What's baby milk?
Or
Why does
breast
it
milk.
say
It
that?
says
Oh,
breast
okay,
milk.
okay.
Breast
You
milk,
said
yeah.
baby milk. I'm
Like,
like, no, no. You
I
crush-
guess mammal milk could be
crush
from
the
other
babies.
kinds of mammals.
Egg cream.
I feel like I want to do soup, but can I make it very a specific soup?
You're gonna do soup? All
Sure.
right. All right. What are you going to do?
I have a specific soup in mind.
I'm kind of attracted to Ovaltine just
I'm
because
sure.
it's so out of left field.
All right.
I think I'm gonna have to make that one work.
All right. I'm probably just gonna go with breast milk because why not? Because why not? Let's make the obvious
All right.
choice.
I can get fast if you want.
Now we need a Chase
Chase
Treasure
Treasure.
bar.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chase Treasure Bar, last year we spoke to our lovely stage manager.
Oh, yeah,
friend
didn't they make you
Love
drinks
in
or something?
Maryland, and she has a local pub where it fell through. But we were going at the time, even if it doesn't happen. But we were imagining what each lady, what
Would
her
have her
her
own drink,
beverage would
yeah.
be.
It was actually going to be specifically sparkling hard
Seltzers,
seltzers.
hard seltzers.
Oh, yeah.
Hard
Yeah.
seltzers. So
Ooh, that would be
Fraulein
good.
Elsa, we had hoped would be Pop Elsa's cherry.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Ah,
And
and I have a purple gown now, so it actually wouldn't have to be passion fruit or blueberry or something like that. I could do something purple, like maybe violet.
Mm.
I would love a lavender hint, but that would be very maybe disgusting in the seltzer.
Yeah.
And then Sultana was going to be watermelon because it is
Yes.
actually her favorite fruit.
That would be really good.
Okay.
All
we
right.
like our men.
We like our men. All right. You said you wanted to go
I'll go
first.
first,
All right.
that's fine.
1, 2, 3.
Excellent.
Oh, boy.
We like our men like we like our drinks. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like our drinks, and they like us as well.
I like my men how I like my Ovaltine.
Only when she wants it, only when she wants it.
I like my men how I like my Ovaltine.
How was that, darling?
Rich and
Ooh.
creamy.
Yeah. Actually, that's great.
And they like us as well. We like our men like we like our drinks. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like our drinks, and they like us as well.
Like my men, like I like my breast milk.
Only when she wants it, only when she wants it.
I like my men, like I like my breast milk.
How is that?
Usually it's better when I'm doing it by myself, but every once in a while, I'm pretty sure it's going to squirt in my face.
And they like us as we are. We like our men like we like our drinks. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like our drinks. And they like us as well.
I like my men like I like my borscht.
Only when she wants it, only when she wants it.
I like my men like I like my borscht.
All right, how's that, Elsa?
Firmly rooted. Sometimes a little sour.
And definitely not on a plane. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
That was really bad.
Where's the pacifier?
I was going to say Ukrainian.
All right. Yeah.
Dankeschön. And they like us as well. We like our men like we like our drinks. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like our drinks. And they like us as well. We like our men like we like to drink. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like to drink. Only when consent is expressed and freely given. And they like us as well.
What the hell?
They like us as well.
I'm swollen.
They like us as well. We're all going to hell.
And
But they like us as well.
What's it smell?
What is that smell?
That's what I
That
like
smell
to
is
smell, but I-
turkey and gravy.
Turkey. Oh, God.
Please give us a chance
I don't
to
think
wipe
they
our
put
palates.
near
I
enough
will see if I
gravy
can
in there.
get the cats to eat it.
Do you
If they
think
won't,
that
then I
would
bet
taste
Oz will.
better if it were room temperature? I mean, if it were warm
Warm.
and not room temperature? Or do you
No,
think it would be
because it's
equally
just the
as bad?
texture. It's ugh.
It is. It's the
Then it would
texture.
be runny turkey. That'd be worse. Oh, God.
They'll come into hell with us. Thank you, Shmuley. It'll be fun
That's-
there. It'll be
I've
absolutely
got
amazing.
$50. We'll try another one, and if it's a single $50 tip, then we'll draw bats.
Bet. We could do
I
a
will
big
draw.
bet.
I want to draw all
Yeah,
over
do a
her.
big bet.
Or
Or
do a
another
huge
little
bat if
bet.
you wanted to.
That's what I should have done. Should have done a much larger bet over here.
But it was
It looks like a fly from here, though. It looks like a cicada with clear wings.
No,
It's
it
a mix-
looks really good in person.
It does.
We will take
Beautiful.
pictures afterwards, and
and
we'll
we'll send her up towards the camera
Yes.
near the end so you can
They
all
will
see.
launch me toward the camera
we
so
can
that
bring the
everyone can
camera
see.
to you.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of borscht, going back to that.
Yeah, what is that?
Do you not know what borscht
It's a
is?
soup, but what's
It
in
looks
it?
like a fly. No,
So
it's a really nice bat.
it's a roti. It is a beet-based soup that is
Yes.
common in most Eastern European cultures, Russian,
Ah.
Ukrainian,
Is it
Czechoslovakian, etc. It is pink.
I thought it was more like a reddish.
Well, it
kind of-
depends. It
Yeah.
depends.
Right.
So when I said sour, it's because often you add sour
Sour
cream
cream.
to it.
Oh.
Right. Yes.
It can be done either as a vegetarian Lenten dish or it can be done as a. My goodness, sorry. So
available.
growing up, it was always vegetarian in my household. And
Yeah.
the first time I had borscht with meat in it, I was like,
Oh,
What
yeah.
is this?
Oh, I can't.
I
imagine
love
doing
meat.
that.
I
No.
just don't expect it in my borscht.
no, not no.
It
like-
might be a little bit different.
Yeah.
That just sounds like a
Yes.
euphemism. I want meat in my borscht.
Ooh.
I bet Lady Katya might like meat in her borscht.
Maybe.
I don't know if Lady Katya is still there, but we love you, Lady Katya.
We love you, Lady Katya. We miss you.
You know who else we love? Sultana, because it's her birthday
Happy
today.
birthday, Sultana.
You know what?
So
Let's-
if you
sing a
haven't
song to
wished
her.
Sultana a birthday wish out there, you go do it right now.
Should we sing her the longest birthday song we know?
Sure. Yeah.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Hey,
Happy birthday, Sultana.
we love you. Happy birthday, Sultana. Oh goodness, we only have about another 5 minutes,
my
friends.
goodness.
No way.
We have 4 different
We have
We
two
still
of
have
the
four
songs.
things to get.
to eat.
Now they won't go to waste because I promise you, at some point, I will probably feed them to an actual child. But
At some point, baby bat will come out.
yes, but they have to be, I think, at least 6 months old before I'm allowed to introduce any kind of
actual
foods.
food, yes.
Yeah. So
Mm.
prior to that, it's just milk all the time. So
All milk, all,
All
the time.
it's true.
It sounds like an
Squirting
album.
in her face.
Yeah.
That's it on
That's
the
it.
album.
I
Take
took a-
treasure, all milk, all the time.
I took a breastfeeding class and they were like, yeah, you got to they taught you like how to hand express in the shower so that you don't like squirt your baby in the face if your letdown is too intense. Yeah, that's a thing. Because it like if it just if they get too full
I'm just
and then you
imagining
try
a
to
poor
like,
sweet little baby just being like, "Oh yes."
Cleopatra, did
I've
your
seen
name
Instagrams.
change? I don't remember the 7. Philopati. I am completely
Shall
sober.
we sing
really is.
again?
Oops.
Did we shoot? We already sang that. Oh, we
We have
We have one
we
more.
haven't
One
thanked our
more.
sponsor yet.
That's
yes.
true. Thank you.
So these episodes of Ladies Unlaced, although we do ask you for the tips, they are sponsored by people, thankfully. In this case, Sir Chrisman, a supporter of the arts. Your sponsorships, when you give the sponsorships, those monies actually go towards the running of this show, towards
Yes.
any video editing that must happen, towards the StreamYard. That money goes directly to that funding. It actually makes the show happen.
make
Yes.
it
Your
happen.
tips come to the 3 of us. So you can do both. We are okay with that. But we really do love our sponsors as well as everybody who watches the show. You have made our lives so full over the past 3 years since we
Yes.
created the
Rich.
show.
Gosh, and this is episode 60.
69 is on.
I
its
know that's what we're
way.
talking about. All right.
We're in the plans.
I can
We're
stand up
figuring
for a
out what to do
second.
next. Oh, are you going to show off
Are
your
we showing
bat?
the bat? See, it's a bat.
Ah, see, it
It's
does
a
look like a
bat.
bat now.
It's a cute little bat.
It's a beautiful bat.
If I would have blacked it out, it would have taken a minute. But I still did that pretty fast.
Oh,
I'm impressed. Well, do you have any experience with like face painting and stuff?
No, not just doing my makeup. So I'm
Yeah,
familiar
honestly,
with
you
the
look
way
good.
that the brush works.
It's a
But
lovely
the nice thing about doing
Also-
that is
Ye old $1.25 tree.
yes, it is pretty good. I was impressed
thank
with
you
how,
for my little bat drawing. I am a lady of many talents.
it's a
Who
very
knew
nice
I can
bat.
paint
Yeah.
bats? Freaking love bats.
And if you work for the $1.25
$1.25
tree and you would like to sponsor an episode of Ladies Unlaced, we will
You know
take
what?
that
We haven't.
sponsorship.
I don't know that we've ever taken just product sponsorships for. We've taken sponsorships, monetary sponsorships.
unless you
for
call
other
this
nice ink.
a product sponsorship, since
But
it
I-
was in fact sent by a friend.
Yeah. If there's anybody, I mean, honestly, like if it's like, hey, we're going to be sponsored by Wawa, and every next episode we're going to all get sandwiches every time, like that's fine.
So one of
In
my
kind-
favorite
in kind
television
sponsorships.
shows,
Yeah,
Chuck, for those of you that love Zachary Levi.
got it.
Yes.
For I think it was the second season, the ratings weren't as good as they should have been. And so one of the sponsors was Subway, but they had to do product placement in the show. So anytime
my
you see them, be
God.
like, Big Mike's eating a Subway sub.
I should convince work.
Yes!
from the
Yes.
television.
You know what? My
Convince.
ultimate get, although I don't think that we would do it, is Fiona, Lady Fiona, also works for Wizards of the Coast, Wizards on
The
the
West
Coast,
Coast?
Wizards of the
Oh.
Coast. Yeah,
Something.
it's one of the biggest
Gaming
gaming
companies.
companies in
Oh.
the world, especially in
Wow.
this country for sure. And I would love to have that kind of sponsorship.
Oh, that would be
That would be
wonderful.
a ton of fun.
About halfway through the pandemic, I had a dream one night that Shaquille O'Neal had started watching Ladies Unlaced.
It
And
would have
decided
been
that-
because of Sultana, you know.
It was before I knew that. and
Did
we've
Oh,
alluded
yeah,
to that.
that's right. I forgot
They
they
have
did.
met.
Yeah.
But I had a
He
dream that
tried to
Shaquille
pick her
O'Neal
up.
decided that he wanted to sponsor us ladies and Ladies Unlaced. So it was
She's
this
like a
episode-
quarter
I
this
love
size.
that.
How did that work?
I feel
Sorry.
like that probably would through her
Sorry,
mind as
Sultana.
well.
I love you. You're wonderful, but you're like 5 foot even, and like, how would you? Shaquille O'Neal's almost 7 feet tall. Like, what would you even? do
9
with
inch
that?
will kill a lady.
Yeah, impaled. I just can't. I can't.
This episode of Ladies Unlaced is not sponsored by Shaquille O'Neal.
I
but
don't
it
know where
could
you
be.
think
It
that
could
thing's
be.
going, but not in here.
Yeah, I just can't even imagine. Like you know how sometimes we're like, and then we finish the song. Where'd it go? Like, it would be like, where does it go? Where does it go?
Here.
No, I feel like we have to.
Sorry, we do have to finish. I'm sorry.
We do have to. No, I was going to say we have to actually.
Exactly. We have to finish.
Do you want Momoa to sponsor you? Yeah.
I would gladly
Oh.
take Jason Momoa's
I would
sponsorship.
take Jason Momoa. I would take
Isn't
Girl
he
Scouts.
single now
I would
anyway?
take
He was, and then he's not
Jason
again.
Not
Samoa.
again.
He's back with
Okay. So
Samoa's. I think they're back together.
good for him.
I
If
mean,
it's
happy
got to
for
be
him.
taken by anyone, at least it's her.
Yeah.
I was going to say you need to reenact that moment specifically for Rosaline.
This?
Yes, because she cannot visualize things. This is something we've recently talked about.
Oh,
She sees things differently than she doesn't see things
Well,
actually differently.
so that's giving me another number. So this bit actually, for the last 20 seconds, this is actually Lady Julie who came up with this, because you don't have 3 holes. You have a lot of other options, you see, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
oh yeah,
and now I have 8.
just the chicken wing would be great.
Marvel should
Just a chicken-
sponsor
yeah,
you.
like that.
Yeah. All right,
We do have to send them off with a song.
with a final song.
I'm
and
really
these will
excited
go
for this one.
uneaten.
I know.
Well, you guys are going to hear a new funny in this song that no one's ever heard
Yeah,
before.
I'm excited to
now.
see how this goes. So this is about at least some of our 2 favorite things. When I was young, my mother came and told me
A gent shall take thee far away from
to
here.
Canada.
He'll woo you and one day you will get married.
Until that day, have lots of sex and beer.
And consequences.
Sex and beer, sex and beer are the 2 things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here.
Mark Antony looked down on Caesar's body. Ugh. He said, "Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears.
Let them go.
I did not come here to praise Caesar.
He's Mike Tyson.
Oh, I came here for sex and beer.
She came twice.
Sex and beer, sex and beer are the 2 things we hold dear. Sex and beer are the things we like round here. From the cities to the suburbs to the country.
She said country.
From the northern to the southern hemisphere.
I missed the South.
Sorry.
Sorry.
A giant referendum. And everyone is voting sex and beer. Please vote sex and beer. Sex and beer are the 2 things we hold dear. Sex and beer are the things we like round here.
They can take away my pride and my dignity.
You have dignity?
They can use up all my blood and sweat and tears.
Underrated band.
They can take away my name and give me a number.
All right, what number
Which
is
one? Yes.
369, damn she fine. Girl, talk it to me one more time. Get low, to the window, to the wild, to the sweat drip down my bowels. Oh, these winches crawl. Oh, but they can never take away my sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the 2 things we hold dear.
Hold on.
Sex and beer are the things we like round here. Now we are the ladies of Chase Treasure.
It's right there
We loved having you and being here.
on my couch.
As soon as we are finished harmonizing, go forth, my friends, and get some sex and beer. And not baby food. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the 2 things we hold dear. Sex and beer are the things we like round here. We like sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer. Huzzah.
And babies. Yay.
And babies.
Some of us. All right. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, friends. Another quick shout out to Sir Chrisman for sponsoring us. Feel free to sponsor us.
And now I'm going to draw a bat on the baby.
Just do
I
it anyway.
still
I
taste
need to.
turkey in the back of my throat.
Yes.
I never thought I would be craving apple, pumpkin, and granola.
Please join us at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair or join our very lovely compatriots at the Pittsburgh Renaissance Fair this weekend. We're performing at 2 separate places at once. So come and check us out and support your girls. Until
Come
then-
wherever you're closer.
Yay. Until then, I'm Lady Morgan.
I'm Lady Gwendolyn.
And I'm Fraulein Elsa. I'm busy painting.
And together we are
Chase Treasure!
Mwah.
You have been watching an episode of Chaste Treasure, Ladies Unlaced. Thank you to all of our fans for your continued support of the live arts. And a special thank you to our sponsors. If you would like to sponsor an episode of Ladies Unlaced, please email chasetreasure@gmail.com.